Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
A ball and no strikes. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent. Yeah,
as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Desmond is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Settling in now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
No balls and one strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We are still. Here's Jock Peterson now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up a
swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he rips it on the ground to second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. So striding in, Will Smith. Bases empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. Now a slider and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ready with the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Justin Turner. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. McMahon's got it. Way to get dirty. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to. Thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In there, strike one. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. To third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Story on at first, nobody out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Corey Seager. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this will find the wall right near the 347 sign. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pollock is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In there, 1-2 now. A man at third with 1 away. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Ready now, Jock Peterson. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
No balls and a strike to count. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the bleachers and gone. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
The batter.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-1 LA. At the plate, Ryan McMahon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit well on the ground to first. Muncy is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The batter, number 50.
So digging in now, Ryan Tapia 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Woods ready. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
First pitch of the at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the 3rd baseman.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. The 1-1 home is a slider that misses below the zone. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Desmond has it in his tracks. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple. Digging in, David Dahl set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie.
Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score holds, it's 3-1.
The left fielder, number 31.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. So a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
This one's down to third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Jairo Diaz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Number 9. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Popped him up. McMahon has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Taylor behind 0-2 the count.
0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
The 0-2 once more. And he misses there. 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Corey Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 5.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevator.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. The count to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2. Popped him up. Smith is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready for another chance? Elias Diaz. He got on top of one. Was a ground out victim last time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The designated hitter, Rymel.
Stepping in now, Rymel Tapia. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, no left fielder.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Jake McGee is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. McGee's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Jock Peterson will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Max Muncy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got it
left field and deep. Dahl facing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of the slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Muncy at second with 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollock. He's there and records the first out. Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pollock is over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. Scott Oberg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Good changeup there as he takes command. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. 0 for 0-2 on his line thus far.
Taylor.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman's after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Justin Turner, lifetime versus this arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
This is popped up. Arenado moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down at the plate. Ryan McMahon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Peterson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in and looking for more, Elias Diaz. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Low for ball 1. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Raimel Tapia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. James Pazos enters from the.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 47, James Pazos.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
4-1.
Now the 1-0. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Into the box, A.J. Pollard, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Ben Bowden takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 35.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blake Trinan enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So coming to the plate, David Dahl will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
David.
And he lays off there 1-0. Trinan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Trinan has over 40 innings on his line so far and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s.
1 ball.
Strike 2 up in the zone. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bellinger racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now
well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Last time through was a base hit. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Nope.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Garrett Hampson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line. After all,
this evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Alex Wood wins his league-leading 10th game of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Blake Trinan records the save. Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.